She got on Bottega Person feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a can't call me your magic.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce.
Go.
George, right side. Here's Mutombo. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Over to the left wing. Jacks up a three. The kick out to Gay. Puts up a deep three. That shot, no good. For three, George. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
From deep, here's Simmons. The kick out to Gay. Pass to Weber. Now Ibaka. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
They set a pick. The open shot, Gay. Misses the jumper.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. It's going to be Banchero shooting. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Banchero drives.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
Ibaka for three. Rebounded by Green.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Leonard outside. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Banchero just throw it down. You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Ibaka. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Leonard. From the baseline. He can't get that one to fall.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Nails it from three.
And this is huge when Simmons connects from deep, showing commitment to wanting to improve from there.
Green for three. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Simmons. And stolen by Green. For three, George. Green with the ball. And Ibaka picks him up defensively. Back to Leonard. The three ball. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. The three. And that one's good. Green's got 6 points.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three. This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Clippers up by 12. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Wallace's shot is good.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
They set the screen. The three from Banchero. Howard grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Duncan. Launches it. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. The three from Banchero. Oh, Paolo showing his range.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Duncan. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Mutombo. Banchero right side. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Three from Aldridge. Drills it from deep. Aldridge has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
With fundamentals and footwork, Aldridge shoots better than most big men.
Out to the right wing. Here's Wallace. And it's Dang with a rebound. To the inside. Here's Howard. He's off on that one. Good D by Wallace. From deep. Deflected.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Here's Maxwell. He's scoreless. Puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Wallace. Howard. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Spins. Pass to Sarr. Howard, the screen. Launches it from deep. And Sarr, good for 3. Sarr's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And it's LaMarcus Aldridge with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Avdia. Pass to Wallace. Back to Avdia. 6 to shoot. All sorts of time. Count it. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Sarr. Oh!
Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Saar.
Pass to Deng. There's a screen. Let's go with a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Halliburton with a steal. From deep, Saar. Howard grabs the miss. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine. Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Sinks it from distance. Now here's Halliburton. Still without a bucket. Pass to Aldridge. Halliburton outside. Good if it goes. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so that's the end of the first half. The Los Angeles Clippers up by 12. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Duncan. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Dwight Howard picks one up, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. Here's Deng. And a two-handed jam.
On the ball, Halliburton has great concentration. His focus is what helps him find the wide-open man.
Buries it from three.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Aldridge. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Maxwell. Pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's Duncan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And he sinks the second. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Wallace. Sends it home from three-point land. Wallace has got 8 points.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Aldridge misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Soft touch off the glass. Aldridge has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
Avdia, good.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Yep, count it.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Pass to Deng. This one for three. Maxwell grabs a miss. Wallace outside. From behind the arc. Fires in the triple. He's got 6.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Pure from three-point range. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Wallace outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Pass to Howard. Takes the three. They get the rebound. Here's Deng. Off target from outside. Here's Duncan. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Green for three. Green able to hit from three.
Must have been too good to pass up because Green is kind of picky from the arc.
Simmons with the bucket. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Pass to Mutombo. Back to Leonard. From the arc. Leonard beyond the line. Now Gay. He gets it up. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Los Angeles Clippers, they're up by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Green. And stolen by Simmons. Here's the break. Ibaka for three. Drains the triple.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping...
Oh my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bringing out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish. And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Ibaka's shot is off. Up top, George. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by George!
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That free throw good from Gay. Both free throws good from Gay.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Mutombo. And the 17-footer goes down.
And you can see why they put him in these spots. He's able to use his size to get the shot he wants.
That's just smart basketball. Late in the game, they see a favorable matchup, and they take advantage.
Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Gay. Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, with this bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
No good from outside. Here's Weber. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game? A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Weber. Shot on the wing. Mutombo with the rebound. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. They swipe it. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Hits the three-pointer. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
They double-team George. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And they're pushing it up. From deep, Gay. Counted from distance.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Outside, Green. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. And they recover it. Back to Green. Lets the three fly. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. Ibaka with it. Money!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Leonard outside. Back to Banchero. It's Banchero just showing off now.
And stepping up when it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Banchero. Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to George. Here's Mutombo. Here's Green. Oh, off target. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And the visitors call time here. And now we've got an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, Serge Ibaka, Gerald Wallace.
Here's Maxwell. No good on the quick three. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.